Njalo ngabolesithathu kuba infokoto kimi kuhlanganyela kanye nawe mbukeli kunati tindzaba telulwimi lwesiswati letenaba nabile Letisematseni. Angikubingelele ngikwamukele. Khumbula letindzaba tiyatholakala ezinkundleni tekuxhumana ku YouTube, ku DTT kanye na ku SABC Plus. Hlala nathi. Live leCuba libalulwe njengalelo lelinelubumbano kwengalamanye emave lamanyenti lacinzetelekile emhlaba wonke jikelele. Lawa ngemavi lakhishwe tikhulumi tenkomfa yesikhombisa ye-Africa-Cuba Solidarity lebeyibanjwe esifundzeni sempumalanga eWhite River. Lenkomfa inesicubulo lesithi kutibophelela kwe-Afrika ekuletheni tingucuko eCuba. Kanzi beyibanjwe yi-ANC kanye nebalingani bemfelandzawonye lebatsabuka emaveni angaphandle e-Afrika nebengabatsini ye-Afrika leCuba kanye nele China.
Kuqiniswa ubudlelwano njengoba leCuba linebudlelwano beminyaka nemavela kungabathi eAfrika emavela aseAfrika tinikela ngalokuphelele ekuletheni lubumbane kanye nenguquko kuleCuba.
The long-standing struggle of the Cuban people against imperial aggression remains a key political and moral battle for all progressive forces of the world. The Cuban struggle has stood out in history as the most enduring self-defense by the small island nation against the pressure of a superpower whose singular goal has been to force the proud Cuban people to give up their sovereignty and to give up their freedom.
Us to reach new heights, and particularly the young Cuban trained doctors will play a major role in mobilizing our populations to end the blockade, to get out of Guantanamo, to get Cuba off the list of terrorist supporting states.
ICuba yebthakasela budlelwano lenabo neAfrika kanye nokusekela etinkingeni talelave.
As we approach 30 years of diplomatic relations between South Africa and Cuba, which we will reach next May, we can affirm that they are an example of the friendship and solidarity that we want between our peoples, in which there have been many signs of mutual support and collaboration. Some people are ready to resist the imperialist blockade for as many years as necessary and to win.
Liphini lamengameli we-ANC Paul Mashatile lishayile leCuba lihlombe ngekusekela eAfrika ikakhulu emkhakheni wetemfundvo.
A significant number of young individuals from South Africa has received education and training in Cuba and in Cuban education institutions. Some are still training there as we speak. Some have graduated, they are doctors, engineers, etc. We are grateful to Cuba for that, and we are going to continue working with Cuba in this regard and increase the number of young people who should go to Cuba for training because you offer the best training.
Lokunye lokukhulunywa kule ngomfa kufaka ikhathi kuqedwa kwetimbili tiqhubeka komhlaba wonke jikelele nomhlangano phela ngalwesithathu.
Kwesolakala kwemisebenzi kuyachubeka nokuba ingcinamba ensheni yakuleli njengoba imiphumela yekota yesibili ivete ukuthi bango 4.5 million bantfu labasha labangasebenzi. Lokhu kufaka ekhathi labanemakhono lomuhla esigabeni sendzaba yeliviki sibuka tinhlangano letilekelela kulwa nekwesolakala kwemisebenzi ensheni yakuleli.
Insha yakuleli ithina nobele live lihlaselwe kweswelakala kwemisebenzi inelithemba lekuthi tinhlangano letifana neNYDA kanye naletinye letingendi inzuzo tidlala inzima lenkulu ekulweni nekweswelakala kwemisebenzi.
Ukhona ithemba lokuthi siwathola umsebenzi ngoba phela sibantu abasha kumele sizimisele ngayo yonke into ukuze nathi sikhululeke lana eMzansi phela izwe lethu leli sisinawo amathuba okuthola lo misebenzi nalezi inhlangano ziyanceda kakhulu futhi emphakathini ukuthi njenge-youth nathi sikwazi ukusebenza sibhekelele imindeni yethu abantu sinakekele yonke into yaseGasi.
Lama cooperatives afana nalawa avuselela ithemba ukuthi at least ungahlali nje yabo. So mawubona kunendawo enyane edodi ilwa nedodi ukuthi no idodi ayisuke silungisa indawo ibe clean uzame some form of employment ngaleso space lesesikhona because government ansho introduce initiative yokuthi we must adopt space mosibona ngathi si unutilize and what not. So utilizing that space can create employment, can create economical stability.
Kanti-ke inhlangano lengendi inzuzo i-ELB exhibition isita insha lenelikhono kutebuciko nekwelekelela bosomabhizinisi labasacatfula.
Sikhonile ukuthi sile nhlangano sikwazi ukwenza imisebenzi esicophelela ukuthi siyenze ibe imisebenzi ezokwazi ukuthi ihlale for unomphela, ngoba imisebenzi leyo ihlanganisa imisebenzi efana nokusebenza ngezandla nokusebenza futhi ngokutshala, because ngokunye esizabukusho ukuthi sizabe sitshala kodwa ngesitshale ngendlela ejwayelekile. Kunendlela eseyibizwa ama-hydroponics, indlela ekwazi ukuthi ibe efficient or ibe nenzuzo ekutshaleni izitshalo eziningi endaweni encane. Kule ndawo already bese sikwazile ukwenza imisebenzi ku-Art and Culture Division esinayo kule nhlangano. NgoDisemba besine event ebesisiyihostile, sikhonile ukuthi sikwenze imisebenzi engango-230.
Le nhlangano seyisite bantfu labasha bakuleli labangu-60% ngekuvula ematfuba emisebenzi. Kanti-ke ingcenye yalensha lesitwe ngule nhlangano ibeke ngalendlela.
Normally we attend ama meetings la ku Sun Cooper Park. So now bese group nje unemployment yela endaweni. So I got a SMS from group chat ebuya kusiya isitshela ukuthi hayi there's a post clean up Puma Stadium and what have you. So we went there. Sathola ulihla phethe this program. And then kwaba nama kawuthiwa so clean up Puma Park. So I was the one of those abaku admin. So we took nje ilona sithole employment ngasho kanjalo. So mina bengu admin site. Yeah, so yeah, all in all nje sizakele ngokuthi vela sisebenzi and into esifunayo ubona vele sisebenza sikwazi ukuprovide for ama families nabantwana bethu. So yona iyasiza nje kakhulu because ama events yonke into eyenzakalayo siyithola from here.
Inhlangano engisize ngokuthi sebesikhathi eside ngingasebenzi. So umsebenzi wami ukuthi ngihlanganise abantu bakhona la esihlala nabo. Kule ndawo esihlala kiyo kakhulu indaba yama drugs, icrime. Abantu abaningi abasebenzi vele. So ilesile khanje le nhlangano isiza ngalokuthi abaningi abahlala emakhoneni so siyasizeka because manje emakhoneni sekuba ngcono because bonke abantu abaningi sebayasebenza.
Sizakele emphakathini siwatholile amathuba omsebenzi, sitholile ukwazi ukuthi lento ebathi exhibition iyini, sakhona nokuthi sibuthane singumphakathi sikhombise ukuthi sinalo igcozi lokusebenza.
Le nhlangano icela kwelekelelwa kuchubeka nekusita insha.
Siyathemba ukuthi kuwo wonke amakhampani akhona la eWitbank akhona ngasizwela asho ukuthi we are afford the initiative of creating jobs, or phecelezi siyafisa ukuthi inhlangano ezifana lezi zikwazi ukuthi zenze imisebenzi emakhaya la sisebehlala ngakhona. Ngoba sometimes kwesinye isikhathi uthola ukuthi leyo mali leyo ithola emall icedwa transport, but uma sisebenza emakhaya la sihlala khona sikhona ukwenza isibenefit la sihlala khona i-defeat nale purpose ukuthi sigcine imali seyiphelele endleleni. So sinazi indawo umasipala angasipha zona esingazisebenzisa ukwakha imisebenzi for abantu.
Tinhlangano letifana naleti nahulumende wakuleli wetama ngako konke lokusemandleni kusita insha yakuleli. Iyakhutsatwa ke insha yakuleli ukuthi yetame kutfola lusito kutinhlangano tahulumende nakutinhlangano letingendi inzuzo. Ngingu-Alima Milaze, Tindzaba SABC eMalahleni.
Kuchubekela imbili naloludzaba sikhuluma nalwaphesheya khoza we-National Youth Development Agency NYDA kuva ukuthi yini lekumele yendiwe yinsha ukuthola lusito lwemsebenzi na Shaka Mkhwanazi welitiko letemidlalo temasiko netebuciko eMpumalanga. Angicale ngawe lwaphesheya ngikubingelele sikwamukele Tindzabeni letinabile Letisematseni.
Ngibonge ukuba khona namhlanje ngibingelele nababukeli lwezindaba thina ngesiZulu kuthiwa Letisematseni. So thank you very much for having me this afternoon.
Ingabe i-NYDA isita njani intsha ukuthi kumele yente njani ukuthi ke itfoleke lisito?
I-NYDA ihlukaniseke ngegaba ezintathu. We have our youth entrepreneurship programs, which becomes where it is that young people abasemabhizinisini bangakwazi uku-aplayela either i-grant noma ba-aplayele i-voucher ukuze besizakale emabhizinisini wabo. Futhi bayakwazi nanokuthi bathole ama-trainings. Well, before you apply for the grant program, kumele you attend the business management training ukuze inhlangano izokwenza sure that you know and you have the necessary skills ukuze ukwazi ukuqhuba ibhizinisi lakho libe impumelelo, ngoba siyazi ukuthi amabhizinisi amaningi particularly aqalwe yintsha eNingizimu Afrika last isikhathana esingango 2 years. So siyazama ukuthi ngaphambi kokuthi kunikeze leyo grant funding you go through the necessary training, then kube i-jobs program la sisebenzisana khona nabaqashayo. So on our database, if you log on to our ERP portal, uyakwazi ukuthi uzifake kwi-jobs database usho futhi nangonomkhakha ofuna umsebenzi khona. Bese kuba ne-National Youth Service Program. I-National Youth Service Program is a program that has taken on in the previous cohort close to 40,000 young people yabanikeza amathuba omsebenzi. This time around we are targeting 20,000 young people across the country and sifuna ubanikeza amathuba omsebenzi ukuze bezokwazi ukuthi it is a short program over the space of about 6 months, but the aim is that they are then able to gain the necessary skills for them to transition out into elinye ithuba lomsebenzi. Siyagcizelela futhi ukuthi intsha ifike izo-aplayela particularly i-grant program, because from the companies that we have funded in the previous financial year siyabona ukuthi mangabe sifanda umuntu omusha enkampanini yakhe noma ebhizinisini yakhe uyakwazi ukuthi akhande amathuba omsebenzi amabili noma amathathu, because when we are looking at the ratio of the youth-owned enterprises that we have funded in the previous financial year and the sustainable employment that they have created, we see that there's a direct comparison in funding young people and how it is that they then become job creators in their various communities. So kubalulekile ukuthi intsha izixhumanise ne-NYDA, kodwa not just with the NYDA, understand ukuthi i-NYDA isebenzisana namaphi futhi ama-department kahulumeni, as well as what other portals. I mean, there's the SA Youth portal, which is on a daily basis uploading information about how it is that young people can get access to information and employment opportunities. And that is a zero-rated platform that young people can access for opportunities, either umsebenzi, mentorship, funding, and the works.
Tikhona yini tinhlelo lentetfulako kubantu kakhulukati etikolweni temabanga laphakeme emanyuvesi kubafundzisa kabanti ngani?
Yes, we do have outreach programs where it is that we go into either different communities, noma last menu ukuthi please do come and share insight about where it is. But outside of that, we have 44 branches in the country located in various municipalities, and we encourage young people to go onto our website and find a branch that is nearest to them, visit our branch, and then understand what the products and services are of the NYDA, and not just the products of the NYDA, but the products of the partners that we also then have. Outside of that, you can also go onto ePortal, which is our ERP portal, where you go to our website, study more and read more about the products and services, then go onto our ERP portal, and then sign up. And once you are registered and signed up onto ERP, ungakwazi ukuthi u-applyele imisebenzi whether evela kwa-NYDA noma imisebenzi evela from other partners of the NYDA, but is being advertised on behalf of the various organizations by the NYDA.
Ingabe likhona nelisito leliniketa intsha ikakhulukazi labo labanemakhono emisebenzi yetandla kanye nalabo labenta tebuciko?
Yes. So we do a lot of work within the vocational work industry, where we then also partner with TVETs, where it is that masebeqedile ukufunda ifundo zabo bathola the necessary skills. Siyazi ukuthi abantu abenza ifundo zemisebenzi zezandla kakhulukazi bayakwazi ukuthi babe self-employed. So we then encourage for them to register as an entity and then apply for funding at the NYDA for us to then assist them to start off as sole proprietors and company owners of their own businesses. So we are encouraging through the visits that we have from TVET colleges, as well as those that are in agricultural sectors, be self-employed and self-sustaining, give them the necessary guidance that they would then need, because I understand so we would encourage young people to come forward and apply for the necessary funding and business support, so that we are able to ensure that they become the job creators and not job seekers.
Njengoba ke nilihlaka lwahulumende le mali lefakwa ke nguhulumende esikhwameni senu nobeke esikhwameni senu lwenda ngendlela lefanele yini lo msebenzi lesuke le mali iphumela wona ukuthi iyowenda.
The NYDA in the 2022-23 financial year, so the financial year edlulile, received its 19 audits. So that is a reflection of the funds that are being utilized and the funds that are given to us, but not just by National Treasury, but other partners as well, are utilized for the benefit of young people, and also are in alliance and in accordance with good governance practices. So in the last 9 years, we have been able to have 9 consecutive clean audits, but also have performance highlights that supersede the targets that we had presented in our performance agreement. So we as an agency are proud to stand and say, we try to go above and beyond doing that within the parameters of the law, and that then is what allows us to boast with the 19 audits that we have received consecutively, and be able to then state within the KPIs that we have been given according to our annual performance agreement, we have indeed reached and gone beyond what was required of the agency.
Ingabe ikhona yini indlela mhlambe yekulandzela uma seyiphumile le mali kutfola ukuthi yende lo msebenzi lephumele wona le mali?
Absolutely. We account to the Department of Women, Youth and Persons with Disability. So obviously we account to Parliament with regards to all programs that the NYDA has. They then account to the broader structure. So we do follow good governance practices. We have our audited financial reports. We do account to the Auditor General when compiling our annual results and our annual report. So we do follow good governance practices to ensure that indeed the purpose, to ensure that indeed we are fulfilling the purpose and the mandate of the organization across all breadths and lengths.
Lwaphesheya ngicela ukuthi sithathe sibeke la kwanyalo sigijime siye kuyawuthengisa ke ititolo sitawubuya ke sichubeke ke la nayo ke la inkulumo yethu nguye ke la Lwaphesheya kanti ke mbukeli sawuthi masibuya ke la ititolo sichubeke nayo ke la inkulumo yethu wona longa kwenda hlala uthi ne unganyakade. Mbukeli asiphinde sikwamukele sikubingelele mangabe uthanza ngena nginandi tindzaba letinaba nabili edelwimi lesiswati sisachubeka nayo ke lana indzaba yethu ikakhulukati yekuswelakala kwemisebenzi sisenaye ke la Lwaphesheya Khoza. Lwaphesheya Khoza angibuye kuwe lana sisi utawuthi mhlambe lomunye ke nobeke utawuthi lomunye mina ngake mhlambe ngafaka ke timpepha tami kini mhlambe iminyakeni lendlulile kepha ke solo kude ke mhlambe lusito lakalitfolako ungacacisela ke umbukeli indvo ke lengahle imnciphisele emathuba ukuthi athole ke lisito.
Bengingacela ukuthi ababukeli, those that have applied in the past and potentially not have received response from us, please do the necessary follow-ups, either by visiting our branches or calling in and requesting ukuthi uthole usizo olukufanele, because we do have multiple ways of contacting the organization to ensure that young people who are in need and who are asking for various support are supported and granted the necessary support. So you are able to either contact us on our various social media platforms, and that is Facebook, Twitter, which is now X, as well as Instagram. Or you can also give us a call on our number, which is 0800 585858. It's a toll-free number it is free. So it's 0800585858. And la uzokwazi khona ukusho ukuthi ngangifake amaphepha ami ngicela usizo ngonyaka thizeni noma enyangeni thizeni naphendula nathi and this is then the follow-up response. But those that have applied on our ERP portal are able to track their feedback on the ERP portal and where it is that their application is in the process and in the system. So siyagcizelela kakhulu ukuthi intsha ingaxhumana nathi via our social media platform noma ivakashele one of our 44 offices noma isithinta on our hotline or check the ERP portal where it is that they have applied and how far it is that their application has gone in the system.
Asibonga kakhulu isikhathi sakho lesiphe sona lwaphesheya. Kanti ke kuchubeka nalo Letisaba samukela ke na ke la Shaka Mkhwanazi lomunye naye lo selitikweni ke la lete buciko nobe ke lete imidlalo temasiko kanye ke la nebuciko. Angikwamukele ngikubingelele mina ke Tindzabeni letinaba nabile tesiswati.
Ngibingelele msakati iminyeke lomusha ngibingelele nebalaleli be-SABC etindzabeni letinaba nabile ngiyangibingelela.
Ikhona yini indlela lenikwati ngayo kuphakela lusito kutebuciko njengesifundza kungaba mhlambe ngulaba kutemidlalo nobe ke laba lababatako labahlabelako bosonkondlo bosomahlaya babhali nalabo ke laba nobe nalabo ke labamcokwa ngekuthuthukisa ke lulwimi lesiswati.
Ngibonga kakhulu msakazi kuliqiniso ikhona indlela angiqale ngekuthi umnyango wethu noma liciko letemidlalo nemasiko likhibika eMpumalanga umgomo wawo lomkhulu lokusithi mandate yawo ukuthuthukisa ukusupporta nokudevelopa the arts in the province. Now sikwenza lokho ngokubuka iminyangwana lemincane lemhlalo lekhona. One sine unit esibiza ukuthi ka-arts, sine unit yaka-culture, sine unit yaka-language, sine unit yakwa-museums. Ngaphansi kwawo lo nalowo mnyango kuney'nhlelo zakhona zokuthuthukisa noma zokulekelela amaciko akhona eMpumalanga. Ake ngithi ngaphansi kwe-arts sinama-programs esiwenzayo minyaka yonke ukuthuthukisa amaciko. For an example, sine-program esiyibiza ukuthi i-music creative workshop. A music creative workshop is a program that is supported by the department ukuqinisekisa ukuthi amaciko kuwo wonke lemikhakha ayalithola ulwazi lwalomsebenzi abawenzayo. For an example, you understand ukuthi abaciko manje umuntu ngena out of love or out of umuntu practicing IT by accident, but akanazi know-how part of it ukuthi kwenzeka kanjani. That is what we need development. But uma sathuthukile-ke sesimqeqeshile siyakwazi ukunikeza i-support ngaba ngixhaso lezimali noma ngeke kube ixhaso lezimali kodwa ukumnikeza ama-platform la angakwazi ukuthuthukisa khona noma ukubonakalisa khona umsebenzi wakhe. And then bese siba nenye program isibiza ukuthi i-Artist in Schools program. The Artist in Schools program i-program la sibuke khona ukuthi izokhumbula msakazi ezikolweni sekunesele bayibiza ukuthi i-art and culture part of the curriculum, or it's one of the subjects ezikhona ezikolweni. Kuleyo subject kule program siqasha abaciko ukuyolekelela othisha abasezikolweni ukudlulisa noma ukudlulisa ulwazi ngale subject kubantwana ezikolweni. Lawo maciko abese akhokhelwa yi-department, but sine-agency esiyisebenzisayo eyona e-identifya lama-artist eyona eyi-implementing agency ithola uchaze kwi-department yona ikwazi ukukhokhela lawo ma-artist. Yilezo zinhlelo sinazo. Sinenye i-program, sinamanye ama-programs ama-structures that we are supporting every financial year One of those projects is in Mpumalanga. It's creative music workshop. It's a cultural experience program. We program a department. Now, January2024, the own long week festival. La sikasa khona artist kwimikhatha ethukahlukene ukuyozibonakalisha noma ukuyo exhibita imisebenzi yabo abayenzayo. But over and above that, in Sagazi, in a program where we issue out calls ukuthi amaciko anenhlangano ezibhalisiwe ezisemthethweni abenhlelo ethize abazenzayo ephakathini abafisa isiqhathwa yi-department abafake icelo. Ngesho-ke msakazi uqhaso lwethu kaningi alufinyeleli kule mali efunwa ngulama-creatives, but sinemigomo nemibandela ethize esiyishoyo uma before sizokuchaza. Ngabalula nje ukuqala umgomo ukuthi le program efanele siyi-support funeka kube yi-program in the art space or in the creative sector, fanele kube yi-program ezokwakha amathuba omsebenzi ngesikhatshana, ezoqasha abantu noma ezoqasha amaciko. Okwesithathu i-program ekufanele izoletha ulwazi noma izobonakala ithuthukisa amaciko ngandlela thize. For example, abantu abayo-participate at the program, there's some form of training, there's some form of development that they are going to get for you to get that financial assistance. Ilezo inhlelo msakazi engingazibalula nje okwamanje esizenzayo, but sinenye i-program also esibiza ukuthi i-expanded public works program kanye ne-young creatives program, where we identify ama-young creatives.
Shaka ngicela ukuthi siyithathe siyibeke khona la ngenxa yesikhathi. Sibonge kakhulu ke la sikhathi sakho losiphe sona endzabeni tesiswati leti nabanabile. Sibonge kakhulu Shaka. Mbukeli, angisho ukuthi ke talamuhla tiphela lapho tindzaba leti nabanabile tesiswati Letisematseni ku DTT na ku SABC Plus. Sibonge ke kuhlanganyela nathi. Sale kahle.